Okay, the audio levels should be way better now. Um, last time I really messed that up, but in between sessions, I did some running, picked up some more of the sandstone, or sorry, limestone, um, and collected a bunch of leaves and wood to create biomass. So we're well fueled. We got resources on the way. We got resources being produced here. Um, yeah, so we should be able to get this milestone complete relatively quickly now. Start constructing this concrete. We're gonna resolve this also immediately because, yeah, like this is not anywhere near enough. We're gonna need so much concrete to make up for, or to build foundation and stuff. So we're gonna have to create an assembly line essentially that'll just build us a ton of concrete very soon. I don't know why I have that. Ignore that for now. Grab that one. Okay. Just grab whatever leaves we can along the way. I'll grab some rods. We need 54 concrete. Okay. And then we need 27 iron rod, which very close to that. So, oh my god, that's, the heck is that? Damn. Anyways, 20. All right. So we need. I don't think it's smelting for. How do you make concrete? Codex. Constructor. Yeah. So we need a miner and constructor to make a bunch of concrete, but we also need the merger and splitters, which we don't get until logistics is done. Okay, that's not that bad though. Okay, that's exactly what we need. Launch pod.
Milestone reached. You have unlocked several structures aimed to provide the first needed to build basic factory infrastructure and improved overview. Building these will provide a grid for more advanced organizing and sectioning of your factory.
Awesome. So this pod comes back relatively quickly, but from how I'm to understand it, the pods scale in terms of time. I'm also gonna get rid of a bunch of this. Like, I don't want this many lines right now because it just doesn't really make any sense. But first we gotta get some storage containers and stuff. But we'll figure that out in a second. We want to get our next milestone going, which is going to be plate, rod, copper. So let's go get our copper resources. Oh, I also need these nuts. Very valuable because let's eat these. Let's heal. So can't drop down that way. There we go. That. Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. I got scared for a second that I got stuck there. Okay, let's grab all of you and all of you. We also have to create a
Milestone
assembly line
exchange
here
concluded.
as well.
Fix-it freighter re-entry complete.
Cool, our pod has returned. So now, there should be lots of rod produced. Not all of it, but that's okay because we're gonna start smelting our copper real quick. Wait, what the heck? Oh no, did power run out? Why did you stop? You're running. You're running. Why are you not running? So you? Oh, that's weird. Oh well. That's not the most efficient way to do it, but that's okay. We'll correct all this after we get some of our milestones. 'Cause I want these two specifically. Once I get those two, then I can also this would be nice. But these two in particular we really need for me to start creating some useful logistics. We need 300 wires, so this is gonna take a minute, but we'll get there. Okay, that's 300. Thankfully, this initial process, we only have to do this in the beginning steps, and then very soon we'll be able to let our factories do all the assembly work. I just want to get this right now to get it started, so I don't have to worry about layouts just yet, so I can focus on one thing at a time once I have proper tools, the proper tools essentially. Okay, 300 cable, finally. Let's put all that as well in there. And in that meantime, okay, that gave us 58 rod. Not bad, not bad. I'll do that. Now we are going to, while that is happening, I'm going to figure out what I need here. So this is a minor, this is impure limestone. Normal extraction rate. $60 per minute. I'm pretty sure on an impure node it is less than that. I could be wrong. And that's why we're going to double check it. This is an impure. Yeah. So it's 30 per minute because it's impure. That makes sense because it's a 50% modifier. Negative 50% modifier. Okay, so 30 and 30. So we need 2 miners. So we need 2 miners for sure for the limestone, and then we need, with those miners, we're gonna need conveyor belts can do 60 resources per minute, so we're gonna want a merger, which we will get, and then from the merger we're gonna make a storage container. As actually no, because we don't really need, will we need raw limestone for other things? Let's see. I want to look this up now, sorry. Limestone Satisfactory. What else can it be turned into? Concrete, rubber, concrete. Okay. Okay, so it does behoove us to have essentially a stockpile of limestone and a stockpile of concrete, because concrete you can turn into other things as well. Very important things actually. So yeah. So we're gonna need stockpiles of both. So let's make a storage container. We're gonna make 2 storage containers in that case. One for the concrete, one for the limestone. So 2 constructors, 2 storage containers, 2 miners, or not 2 constructors. And then how much does 1 constructor require? So it's based on the conveyor's input. Okay. But how long does this concrete take to make on a standard constructor? 15 per minute. So 15 needs 3 concrete, so it's 15 per minute production rate. And we can have 60 per minute of limestone on the conveyor belt. Divide that by 3, so 60 divided by 3 is 20. That's 20 concrete per minute, theoretically. So if we want, if our input is capable of 20 per minute, 20 concrete per minute, but we can only produce 15 per minute, it behooves us to make a splitter to split that belt into a 30 and 30, so that way it's only 10 concrete per minute. So the constructors, they're not at 100%, but they're underclocked, which is better than being choked. I guess would be the best way to put it. Yeah, because that would yield us 20 per minute as opposed to one constructor, which would give us 15 per minute. If my math is right, I could be completely wrong on how I'm analyzing this, but I think that is how it works. But I could be completely wrong. We'll find out. So in that case, we need 2 constructors and a splitter as well. And a splitter whenever I can get access to that. Let's go see that, by the way. Merger and a splitter, yeah. Oh yeah, that's more than enough. Or maybe just exactly TBH. Yeah. Okay. Now we're gonna change your function here at the constructor. I'm gonna change your recipe to make it plates instead. Now you're gonna build us our plates. And then we can start looking at a few things. We need to create our iron setup, as well as our copper setup and our limestone setup. We need to create stockpiles for all that. Now, limestone is obviously, we need a stockpile of limestone and concrete separately, but I'm not sure about iron ore and copper ore. So I'm also gonna look that up here real quick. Oh, okay, you can make... Interesting. So it does, again, behoove us to have pure iron stockpiled. Well, actually, no, it doesn't, because these are all different. Yeah. Whereas concrete was different, I'm pretty sure. So am I wrong about concrete? Hold on. Oh yeah, it all makes concrete, so... Or sorry, limestone. Do you use it to make anything else? Oh, I guess you use it to make silica. Okay, but is silica important? What does silica give us? Oh yeah, circuit boards and aluminum. Ooh, okay, yeah, we're gonna need that. So okay, we do need... Okay, let's tackle this one thing at a time. Let's tackle concrete first for sure. Or No, let's tackle iron because iron requires like that. We need iron for literally everything, including the miners to make these other things. So I just want to see iron ore. It's only used to make concrete, right? It smelts into iron ingots or alloy processing. Yeah, because if we want to create other things, we can always, well, yeah, I mean, why not? Why not create more storage? Like, I don't see why not, TBH. So, yeah, so let's take care of the iron stuff first. So we want to make iron storage initially. So we're gonna want to delete all this stuff as soon as we get enough plate, which I think we just did.
Milestone reached. Conveyor belts can now merge,
Okay,
split,
I'm
and
gonna store
lift
all
to
my
increase
stuff
the
now, or as
complexity and
much as I
efficiency
can.
of your factory. We encourage you to consider more
Now-
verticality when it comes to factory logistics
Yeah,
to
I
streamline
get
short-range transportation. The productivity display will help you measure and improve the productivity of individual buildings to aid with optimization.
Cool. So now we want field research because we want the personal storage box, the scanner, and the MAM. These are all, and the object, like these are all very important for us for field research and exploration. So, okay, now we are going to dismantle all of this except for the mining. Did I just get? I think I got all the raw ingredients from that. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Cool. Now that we have that removed, we can start dealing with this whole thing. Now that we also have access to mergers and splitters, our planning becomes a bit more easier to understand. So you two are capable of 30 iron per minute. Which means we can merge you two instantly and create a full belt. And I think you guys are each 30, so we can merge you two and you two. Yeah. So that means we need 3 mergers to start. So 3 mergers. We're gonna need a boatload of conveyor belts. Let's start with a storage container. And then we can always, you know, add more into a line, no problem. Like that's easy enough to create for us. We can create like a vertical storage solution, actually, like quite elegantly now that I think about it. If we feed, so if we feed these guys to the middle and create the storage kind of right here, we get this line down this way essentially. Because the reason I'm thinking like this is because I'm building with foundation in mind right now. Obviously, like we're not getting foundation anytime soon. In fact, that's kind of why I wanted to do the limestone stuff right away. But iron is also really important, so we can. So I'm just trying to create something like fairly quick here. So we got mergers, we got conveyor belts, and then we need at least 1 storage container. We also need a 4th merger, don't we? Or, you know, I guess if we're being truly efficient, we would, in actuality, have 3 storage containers, because that would populate each container at full capacity at the highest speed. Yeah, given our current setup. Yeah, I think that's the way to do it. And then I'm just trying to think, is there like a clever way we can stack things vertically right now? Oh, excuse me, or if I even want to do that. And the answer is not really, actually, because we want to keep this fairly simple. Yeah, 3 mergers, 3 containers. We're going to need a few biomass burners, that's for sure, and a few power poles. Because we're going to want a biomass burner for... How much does this do? 30 megawatts, so it can handle 30 megawatts. Our miner is 5 megawatt. So 2 miners is 5 megawatts. So it's 10 megawatts. So let's start with a power pole, like right here. And then we're gonna make it power lines hooked to this, hooked to this, just then hooked to that. These guys are gonna, one of them is gonna turn on. I'm gonna turn on the other one as well, just to have. Should be running. Oh, I guess, oh, because it's full. That makes sense. Or, wait, no power. Why? How much is being consumed right now? 5 megawatt. Yeah, you're on and running. Why aren't you on and running? Oh, duh. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. There we go. Now those two are on. Okay, 10 megawatt. So we can handle this biomass burner can handle these two, because then we're gonna need smelting after. Because yeah, this pole is capped. Because we're gonna need another power line here. Well, okay. Let's again, one thing at a time, right? Let's get more iron rod. And then let's get a merger going. We want our inputs like that. No, we don't want it lined there. We want it like, honestly, like, no, not there. Sure, somewhere like, oh, it's a little hard to tell space-wise right now, because you don't really have great visual lines, but something like that is fine, I think. Okay, and then you go in like that. And then this one goes in that way. Oh, okay. And then the output is here. But we need storage containers. We need a storage container. Which we will stack like literally right next to this item here. There. Now we should be having a ton of iron ore being populated in there. I'm going to do the same on this side as well. We're going to have to do it twice, essentially. We're also going to need way more. No, we got plenty of plate, actually, which is what we need for conveyors. So this will work out to our favor. We also need biomass burners to get this whole production going. Okay. Next, get storage containers. Again, same thing. We want this kind of lined up. Oh, sorry. It can be a little finicky sometimes. That might be... that angle might be a little too steep. Oh, no, it worked. Cool. And the same goes for here. Cool. Let's get more conveyors. And then more conveyors. Oh, can't afford. We need more plate. But that's okay because we can make plate. Oh, we don't need this actually. We can just make a bunch of plate right now. And then now what I'll do is I'll make one pair a rod production and then another pair a plate production. And then I can extend the rod production to then make screws and so on and so on down the chain basically. And this isn't pretty, obviously. This is like a very rough setup right now, but we can clean this up again once we have foundation in our pocket. That'll make things a substantial breeze for us. So I wanna just work one side at a time because I wanna understand power essentially. So I also wanna know what the hell that thing is. Hold on. What are you? Power slug picking you up. Interesting. Anyways, we know that 2 miners is 10 consumption right now. So I want to extend this and create a line like let's say like right here. And then the line we're going to connect to you. And then we're going to make, with this set of iron, we're going to construct, we need plates. So let's start constructing plates. And we need smelters. So we need a smelter. So a smelter's 4 megawatts. Constructor is 4 megawatts. So now we're gonna be using 18 megawatts. But how much? What's the production cost of plate? Iron plate. What's the time? 20 per minute. It requires 2 or 3 iron ingots to create 2 plate. We can move up to 60 iron ingot per minute. So that is 60 over 3, so it's 20. So yeah, that's perfect. That's the perfect 1-to-1 ratio actually. So it's just a 1-to-1 construction here. So we need a constructor, a smelter, a constructor, and then a storage container. Oh, another storage container. So we need rod. We have plenty of plate. Well, actually, not plenty, but we need more plate, to be perfectly frank, because we need a lot of conveyor belts. But we're also going to make rods. We need at least 15 rods. So let's get up to like 30 plates, I think, and go from there. Oh damn, new Elden Ring leak shows off a new location. Phone ping that to me. That's pretty rad. Anyways, I'm gonna build all our plates here. And then we will build the rods, and then we can get going on the iron plate production and storage. Cool. So that should be enough to get us going here. Now we're gonna want to create a smelter to start. Actually, we're also gonna want 2 storage containers, to be quite honest, because we're gonna want to store after smelting as well, just to create a buffer. That's gonna be important for us. For now, again, we'll coalesce all of this together into one kind of huge production hub once we have the right tools in our tool belts. So we're gonna need more rod then if we need 2 storage containers. That's a-okay. We can go do that right now. Oh. All right, should be enough there. Let's create our smelter, which we will place like this way. And then our conveyor can do a nice little bend. Go this way. We can create a power line to connect to you. Like that. So you can immediately start smelting as soon as I turn you on. Cool. And now we're going to want a storage unit. Snap the target as close as possible. Let's get our conveyor. There, now we can store iron ingot, no problem. Now we're going to want to create a constructor. Again, snap at the target. Put our conveyors in. Add the power line. Now again, I want to check. Oh, it's not even on actually. Hold on. And then we also need to add a storage container, last but not least, actually, as well. Let's not get ahead of ourselves here. Cool. Now, constructor. Plates. It's now on and running. Let's go check our power usage. It should be 28, which should be like the ceiling essentially of this one biomass burner, or sorry, 18. Okay, so this setup can handle essentially probably our screw production as well, I think, or sorry, our rod production and maybe our screw production, now that I think about it, because 18 we're gonna need. Well, hang on. I'm just trying to think, is there a way to consolidate all this? But no, that's not important for now. We can worry about that later. I just want to get the production line going at least. So we have it generating kind of passively here. So we need another smelter, another constructor, 2 storage containers, and then where are you? Oh, I think that's everything actually, yeah. Okay, so we need rod. We're also going to need a lot more plate. Because it's going to be important for the conveyor belts. Although we do have plates actually being generated right now, so I don't need to make these by hand. Now that I think about it. Okay. Excellent, 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 excellent. All right. We are well on our way here. Oh, but these guys don't have... Okay, so we got to think. Okay, 18 megawatt. This is going to be another, I think, 5, right? Yeah, 5 and 5. So it's another 10. So it's 28. That's going to be pretty much the upper limit. So, yeah, that works. So let's do like that, and then if I make like a power line connecting you to you, then you to you, and you to you. Wait, really? That's too much power? Or did you just run out? Like... $28 megawatt. I thought the biomass burner can create 30. Oh, you're 20. Oh my god, it says right there. I'm dumb. Okay, that's okay. That's okay. If 18 is the limit, that's actually not a big deal in that case. Let's just get rid of it. No, it shouldn't be a problem. It should. Let's turn the fuse back on. Okay. Capacity is 20. That makes more sense. So we also need a biomass burner then, in that case. Oh, I don't need... Oh my god, I don't need 10. Come on now. I need 1. So we need more wire, we need more rod. Just make that real quick. Oh, I don't have any copper ingot actually. We need to go get more copper ore. Which will be our next, well, not our next. We got to deal with the limestone first. That's the big thing I need to deal with, and then I'll deal with copper. Or, you know what? Let's deal with our field research items first. The copper. Let's get the... now I'm conflicted. Shit. Because, so there's 2 different ways to go about this. I can either get started on just producing copper wire and screws and stuff before I get foundation going. The advantage of this will be I'll get passive resources built, which will help us in the long run. The downside is I'm gonna have to reorganize everything once I do get foundation. Whereas if I just stick with foundation to start, like getting the limestone production up to snuff, it might take longer initially, but it'll be more organized and clean. So it'll be less work in the mid when I'm trying to reorganize. So I think that's how I'm gonna want to do it. I'm gonna tackle probably limestone next, but we're still gonna go and get the copper real quick. This also gives us, again, a chance to grab like leaves and stuff. Because we are using a lot of biomass now, actually. Just by virtue of having so many burners going, or miners going. It's my favorite part of this game is the slide. If it wasn't obvious. Alright. 33 wire. Or 22 wire, rather. Cool. Now, let's get a biomass burner going. We're going to place it right here. Configure. We're going to, well, we got to go construct biomass first of all. With all the leaves and wood we just collected. Okay. Okay, that's biomass. That'll go. Now this is 30 megawatts, so this can handle way more production, thankfully. Place a power line here. Now we're gonna need a smelter, a constructor, a storage, and 2 storage containers. So let's first build our smelter. Yeah, like so. Oh, we don't have enough wire, really? Damn it. That actually makes sense because I just built power lines. So let's go make wire. Should have suspected that. There, 30 wire. Just give us an abundance so that way we're not having to run back here again. Although we probably, knowing me, we probably will end up running back here. That's okay. Try and make it perpendicular at least to kind of give it some semblance of design, you know? There. Now we can make our storage container. Again, same deal. And then a constructor. The constructor did not fit, unfortunately. We need to... What the fuck? Shit. Constructor is a little too narrow. Should have should have accounted for that, but that's okay. It's gonna look a little wonky, but I don't really care that much. And lastly is the storage container. Rod. And then you are smelting ingot. And then we are supplying power. And then we need another power line, like right... Oh, no concrete, of course. Knew it. I knew we had to go back here. Let's give it some more concrete. Ah, shit, we don't have limestone. Yes, we do. Just kidding. Not a lot, but enough to get the job done. That's why our next project is absolutely going to be concrete after the iron. That is going to be very important. I can ignore field research for now, to be perfectly honest. Let's get a power line like there. Connect you to you. And then connect you to you. You to you. Now I think that should like max 18. Yeah, so we're almost 50% plus the other. It's gonna be another 10 over there. So that's gonna carry all our mining operations, which is for iron, which is actually really pretty efficient now that I think about it, because we still have that other biomass burner we can use. We can extend that down for the limestone, more than likely. Now this should be producing just mad volume. Oh yeah, perfect. Take that plate, go deposit it into the hub for the upgrade. Those are working. I can probably. There's a couple different things I could do. Sure, why not? Doesn't really matter. Yeah, let's take care of the limestone generation. So we need 2 miners, 2 storage containers, or no, 1 storage container, a merger, and then a constructor, and then a storage container. Yeah. Constructor, another storage container. So we got the portable miners, we got plenty of plate. We need concrete, which we can go make. Reinforced plate, which requires screws, which we can make pretty easily. We have tons of rods. What else does it require? That's it. Okay, let's go make our concrete. Actually, no, we need we're gonna need significantly more concrete and probably significantly more cable too. Yeah, no, cable, because we're gonna make a lot of power lines as well. Sure. Now let's get cable. Okay. We're probably gonna need more. That's okay though. So let's first get the miners going. Yeah, let's build it like that. And then we're gonna build like that. And then we're gonna put our merger like at any point line up with you over there. Not really. That's okay though. Oh, that's why you need a pole. Okay, I've always wondered why you needed that. That makes so much more sense. Okay. Because there's a limit to how long these things can move. I understand. And then extend it. Perfect. Okay, and then these can merge into a storage container. Which we're just gonna lay like there for now. Oh my god, my spatial awareness is terrible. Hold on. Like that. It's not great, but it should get the job done, to be honest. And then we need a constructor. And then a storage container. And then a storage container, like right there. And then connect. Oh, we're finally out of iron plate. God damn it. What else? We're probably out of other resources too. No, we got concrete. We got cable. We're okay for now. Go quickly grab some plate. Wait, why do you have no power? Oh, duh, because you ran out, obviously. We're gonna need significantly more biomass, though. Okay, so we're gonna need okay, 1, 2. We're gonna need 2 power lines. Yeah, no matter what. Actually, we might need 3 power lines now I think about it, but let's start with this one. Oh my god, we don't have cable. Ah! Alright, let's go get that. Or wire, sorry, not cable. You know what I mean. Okay. Start with that. Oh, wire's too long. Fuck you. Come on. Fine. Perfect. Cool. Desperately gonna need more power for sure. But that is our concrete production to start. Yeah, see, this is out of fuel already. In fact, our entire factory is gonna run out of fuel very quickly. So, what we need to do a couple things. Collect a lot more leaves and stuff to create biomass. But I also want to see, there should be, I think, a milestone that is related to that. Solid biofuel. Yeah, this is very important. This is also, the chainsaw is going to be useful. Obstacle clearing is going to help. But we're concerned about this for now. Excuse me. Yeah, I think our next steps, honestly, now that we have kind of our foundation set up, we should just run around, pick up more leaves and wood, and just create as much fuel as possible. In the meantime, we're just going to dump flowers and let that do its thing. So we got carcass, we got more biomass in here. Okay, let's also see what this third burner's doing. I didn't actually look up the rod ratio. 15. And it's 1 to 1. So in reality, we can make 16 So or 60. So we would, our ideal ratio would be to split this 3 ways to a 20 line. And then just make a constructor. Yeah, I think we're gonna want to start. Do we want to do copper next, or yeah? You know what? Let's go get copper, and let's set up the basic copper because there's only 2 nodes of that. We can very quickly set up a single biomass burner. So we need 1 biomass burner. We're gonna need, we want ore plus ingot, 2 storage containers, merger, and 2 miners and a smelter. Go get our rods. We need wire and we need portable. We can get portable very easily because we just pick up those miners and then we can go yeah, pick up the iron ore. Comes with the miners. Grab. Excellent. Also probably going to want to grab more plate. Okay. Let's make ingot. Oh, not enough space in inventory. Okay. Let's do a couple things. Okay, now we want to make, sorry, I want to pick back copper. You make about 50 cable or 50 wire, and then we're also gonna grab the biomass because we're gonna need that. And then after this, we can, that'll get our basic setup going. Actually, we should also, I guess, yeah, why not, right? Let's just do a, add a constructor and another storage container as well. Might as well. make it the full output, you know, for at least wire, and then I can worry about cable later. I also want these power slugs. I don't know what they are, but we're gonna... Well, we will soon. What the fuck was that? Oh, it's just you. I don't really care about you. I am not scared of you. I'm sorry. Simply no fear. Okay, I didn't realize there was 2 iron nodes up there too. That's actually fucking nuts. That's fucking crazy. We can get more iron production there as well. Yeah, but I actually need the my fucking melee, my tool, my whip. This is a very important item. After we get the copper and the wire production going, I think that's where I'll call it for today. We made great progress, honestly. Next step, I think, will be, frankly, to get going on like actual factory design and like layout stuff, just to get started with that. Picking you up as well. And that's going to be kind of I think the meat and potatoes of this stream and these videos, because that's going to be where I take my time and really plan my design out, really tinker and experiment and go back to drawing board and redo things, you know. So it'll take time is basically what I'm trying to say. And that's okay. We got all the time in the world in the year of our Lord 2021. I don't know, make like a merger like right there, I guess. Why not? Fuck it. Actually no, that's horrible. We're gonna make the merger like sorry, my head's getting itchy from the headband. Let's make the merger like yeah, like that. Sure, why not? I can make a conveyor belt like that. Conveyor belt like that. You can go up however we want. We're gonna need reinforced iron plate. God damn it. All right. I guess that makes sense because I asked to make a constructor as well. Fair enough, fair enough. Let's also just make, you know what? Let's just make enough screws to fucking put in the milestone, because these go by real quick. gonna make 2 of these. Okay. Now we just need to make 200 more screws. We can just dump those in, and then go back to our copper production real quick. Perfect. Okay, now let's go back to our copper. Okay, next we're gonna want a storage container. Like, oh man, I forgot how goofy this shit is without proper foundation stuff. That's okay though. Too steep, eh? Shit. Okay. Okay. In that case, let's go something like here. That way. That. Hey, look at that. It's actually doable. And then we can snake this along like this way. Yeah, because then we can make it's a storage container. We want to make a smelter next. And like place it like if I place it this way, I can essentially rope. What the fuck, dude? Come on, man. Get out of here. Dicks, I swear to God. Man, assholes. Anyways, yeah, I can do a UE. Smelt, then another storage container. Like right about like there. And then next would be a constructor. Like yeah, like that. And then I can do another conveyor like this way. Hell yeah. And then make another storage container, like so. And then a biomass burner will be the last item, which we will place the edge right here. And here we stuff our fuel. Get our power line going. I think we're gonna need at least one more, like right there. And now connect this to this, this to this. Probably this, this. Oh my god, it actually worked. I wasn't sure if that would actually happen or not. Perfect. Okay. And that means it's gonna cut through the ground too. Excellent. You love to see it. Thank you, Unreal. But no, that's great. This is going to help a lot. Excellent. So I think that'll be everything. I just got invited to play League Legends, Apex Legends, which I'm not gonna accept, but I think I am gonna end the stream there. It's been about 90 minutes. Quite tired actually. I got a lot of shit going on with work tomorrow and then the gym and all that. So yeah, that'll be that. We got a good start, that's for sure, and then we will come back and start dealing with foundation and finally organizing our factory and kind of getting it to be a little bit cleaner and snapping to grids and all that, which will be far more enjoyable and pleasant to the eye, I think. First, I'm gonna just quickly craft these. More biomass. Again, it's gonna be important. We're actually gonna research the next milestone as well. See how much wire we've produced in the time I've rambled and just ran around in circles. That's kind of why I did that in the first place, to be honest. Just to kill some time so we can quickly yield more copper before I end this. Again, I didn't know there were iron nodes here, dude. We're gonna have to yield these. Dude, come on. I hate these assholes so much. So much foliage, so much biomass. We need all of this, brother. You know what? That's not terrible, honestly, and we probably have a lot of ingot. Oh, we got a lot of ore. In fact, we're gonna dump all our ore. Okay, I just don't want to end it right away, you know, because I just want to get to the next milestone. We're so close. We also got to do a lot more exploration as well coming up. It's going to be very important to top that up. Hell yeah, that's a good amount of concrete. In fact, let's start sending our foundation production because we're gonna need that as well. Oh, they can't be made in a constructor, I don't think. They have to be made by hand, right? Yeah, so it seems like concrete you have to make by hand. I'm pretty sure about that. Because if I search like plate, right? Like yeah, produced in. Yeah, because you don't produce, you only make foundation. You can only make foundation. Because if I pick up some of this concrete, and then run to the what's also in here, by the way? I forget. There's nothing. Thought so. It's just aesthetics. Yeah, you can't make foundation in the bench. You can only make foundation by hand with your craft tool. So yeah, that's actually totally fine doing it that way. So let's just actually grab all that concrete. Yeah, and then we can start making our foundation in the next stream. Again, I'm not going to do that here. We're just going to grab this, see how much wire we've made, and then go from there. And then I think next episode, or next stream, next whatever, we'll start by making a good concrete foundation setup. I mean, it's only fitting, right? Concrete gets the nice clean setup first. And then we will focus on the iron, and then we will take care of the copper, because the copper is obviously a little complicated because of the verticality of it. That won't be, actually won't be too bad, because honestly all I'll do is create a lift, like either create a lift or just ramp these guys all the way up, and then I mean there's a ton of open space up here, like we can make something no problem up here. There should be a fair amount of wire in here. I think that's not enough, but it should be like a substantial amount. Oh, dude, we're so close. Okay, you know what? We're just gonna wait. Fuck it. Just get more leaves. In the meantime, we need more. We need as much of this as possible. That's enough. By one. Perfect. Alright. After we dump this and then send it, I'm gonna save, and then that'll be the stream for reals this time, because I need to actually go to bed and all that jazz and try and be responsible. Oop.
Milestone reached. The molecular analysis machine, referred to as the MAM, will allow R&D to provide new technologies, items, and buildings based on samples collected in the field. To ensure a greater chance of success during exploration, an upgraded tool belt has been provided, as well as an object scanner and beacons. Note: the object scanner requires calibration via the MAM to enable detection of specific objects.
We need to complete the space elevator for phase 1, but I don't really care about that again because I want the biofuel. That's very important. In fact, that's probably the milestone we go for first, if anything. Yeah. Pipelines. Assemblers are useful, of course. Yeah. Cool, so we're gonna save it, and that'll be the stream.